Any responses?
The National Budget Framework Paper for financial year 2026-2027 has maintained a calm digit of 69.399 trillion shillings, slightly lower than the resource envelope for this financial year.
This financial year, 2026-2027, is the second year of implementing the National Development Plan 4, and this is the first plan to deliver the tenfold growth strategy of expanding the size of the economy to a GDP of $500 billion by 2040.
The plenary session, chaired by Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayebwa, considered the NBFP, but with a desert of questions poking holes on the utilization of the loans and grants.
Our recommendation is that government should strengthen the resolve on concessional borrowing and not domestic borrowing over the medium term. This would bring down the cost of debt service and improve the fiscal space for increased service delivery in the country.
By the end of June 2025, the domestic debt accounted for the larger share of public debt at 62.2 trillion shillings. As presented, the total public debt stands at 118 trillion shillings.
It is true that our public debt is projected to go beyond 50% minimum target. But Mr. Speaker, this is not a problem. Why? Because our numbers continue to show that our debt obligations are manageable now and also in the long term.
The House further developed interest on the minority report presented by Ibrahim Semujunganda, who interested the MPs on the list of a section of stalled projects which secured funding through loans.
Kampala flyover construction. Finance says it has stagnated. Kampala City Roads rehabilitation. They are now revising it. The time elapsed. They are revising it. And you know each revision comes with money. Multinational Kapchorwa, Suyam Kitare and Eldoret bypass. This one has almost been completed, but after a delay. Change Johoima Masindi Chigumba Road. The project have not been completed, more money is needed.
The Minister of State for Finance, General Duties, Henry Musasizi, reveals that some projects take off with issues, including lack of feasibility studies, while others change design. Musasizi adds that some projects have not had counterpart funding, accepting the blame on the side of the government.
I commit that this weakness of delayed projects will not continue happening. I want to use this example of Busegampigi. Busegampigi, this is one of the projects.
After the minority report raised a red flag on the unfinished donor-funded projects, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, highly advised that the sector committees processing loans ensure that the commitments to counterpart funding are considered to avoid further delays of projects.
And maybe, Honourable Minister, the issue of acquisition of land before taking off of these projects. Because it's a very big concern. Someone is given, they commence the project when land is not available. Man says, I mobilized it, I need $30 million. My equipment was idle.
Daniel Mugoya, UBC News.
3 months after the election, yeah, as per the law. So